What up, everybody? Welcome back to the Opinion Spot. And me and my bro, Hulkland 93 here, just reeling from this year's WWE Extreme Rules 09. So let's get into it, shall we? So once again, like I said, Mount Vernon Kid, aka Chris, my little bro, Hulkland 93, aka Malcolm.
It's time for our opinion to get extreme.
So, Extreme Rules. I gotta say, we gotta say, there was a few surprises and some I should have expected. But let's start off with the first match, which was the four-way match between Kofi, the champion, MVP, William Regal, and Matt Hardy. And this was a pretty decent match to start the pay-per-view off. Glad to see Kofi retained his U.S. title, because I feared that they were going to just let him hold it for maybe 4 days to 7 days after winning it on Monday Night Raw. But he gives the Trouble in Paradise, thank you, Trouble in Paradise, and to William Regal, and gets the win. But all in all, it was a really decent match. No problems with that. Next, we would have the Jericho versus Rey Mysterio match.
For the Intercontinental Championship, Y2J versus Rey Mysterio. Let me tell you something. This was just watching them back in WCW, and we all know their match in WCW was great for the Cruiserweight title, which always was good for WCW. It was the best thing in WCW. But we're not talking about WCW. That's in the past. This match was off the chart. No holds barred. A lot of high spots. But the ending went for the 619, and Jericho, who actually rips his mask off,
my God,
and rolls him up for the 1, 2, 3. So Jericho added him onto his record, being 9-time Intercontinental Champion.
No champion ever could say they've had the Intercontinental title 9 times. But other than that, I maybe we going to see a rematch, for the belt. And in some way, this is good to give more shine to the Intercontinental title, which I know a lot of people here, true fans, are saying they've been lacking. The next match had to been Umaga versus CM Punk in a leather strap match, and for all those who remember, we haven't seen this type of match in a while, since the old Savio Vega and Stone Cold Steve Austin. And a lot of people was doubting that Punk could do it. How's he going to carry around a 300-plus pound man, 4 corners? And he did it. He actually did it. The match was going well. It was very entertaining. In terms of being a big man and a smaller man like CM Punk. And in the end, we see Umaga trying to go for the Samoan Spike, and CM Punk once again to go to sleep, and gets the 4th corner and wins the match. Then we have next the 4th match on the card, which was Jack Swagger, Tommy Dreamer, and Champion Christian. And this was a little emotional for any fan out there who is a Tommy Dreamer fan. So I'm going to let the bro handle this one again.
Very emotional for Tommy Dreamer. If he lost this, he'll have to retire. He'll walk away. Jack Swagger going to become a ECW champion again, and Christian's going to retain hardcore rules. Very exciting with the trash cans. That's what mostly all the weapons were used. And when Jack Swagger was going for his power bomb, Tommy Dreamer hit him with a crutch right in the ribs and dropped Christian and hit Jack Swagger over the head with the crutch. It's the DDT, and Tommy Dreamer has finally become ECW champion again, and which I believe is a great push because he has paid his dues. He has been there out of all the ECW originals ever since ECW started. He has been loyal, so I believe he deserved this push.
All right, once again, that's my little bro spitting his knowledge. The fifth match on the card was the damn Vickie match, and I'm not going to really get into this match. Bottom line is Vickie lost. Fruitcake of Santino basically keeps the match, and we as the Bennett brothers got one thing to say about that match. Trash. The sixth match on the card had to been Randy Orton versus Batista. And I know there are a lot of Randy Orton fans out there. We are one of them. But once again, I'm going to let the bro handle this one again. So here he is.
Steel cage match, Randy Orton Batista for WWE Championship. Now this match was pretty a put down. The fact that it was too quick. You think, okay, this is a steel cage match. Batista's come on, you're going to see some blood. No blood at all. No RKO. Only thing we see is one Batista bomb early in the match. And it's a 1, 2, 3.
Bro just turned his head when
yeah, it was so quick that my brother turned his head, and when he turned right back, Batista was champ.
Look, I know a lot of people out there probably are huge Batista fans, and they say about time now he got the WWE title, not just the world title, and I understand that, but this match had so much charisma into being a great cage match, and you know, we've seen a lot of cage matches, and some have lived up to it and some haven't, and we thought this was going to live up to it, you know, because, you know, the whole push of him hitting Orton, kicking Ric Flair, is one of Batista's mentors and everything like that, but it just was pretty too fast for me, really quick, you know, but yeah, in the end, yeah, you know, Batista is the new champ. I think my bro wanted to say something else on that.
Yeah, a prime example of a great steel cage match. If anybody has seen it, Unforgiven 2005 between Edge and Matt Hardy. One of the greatest cage matches ever.
And that's just not just like that. There are plenty of, we can go down the list for, being that we are both like huge wrestling fans, we can go down a list. But the next match was, I guess, was always being more advertised a lot as well, was the whole submission match. John Cena versus Big Show. And although a lot of people, how many times have we seen this? I mean, enough. You know, a lot of people were saying that I talked to, enough of this. This was a pretty decent match. This was a 19 minutes of just counters, grapples, you know, you seeing Cena trying to go for the STF, and it's failing, you know. Big Show basically, you know, throwing everything he could at Cena. But it was really, the ending was really reinventing. I mean, Cena wraps Big Show's leg in the ropes.
The Big Schmo.
Yeah, the Big Schmo. And basically, wraps him up, you know, basically put the crossface a little, and like a inverted, modified STF. Big Show taps out, end of the match. Cena shows his respects to the crowd, you know, and we went right into match number 8. I mean, there were a lot of promos in between, but we just talk about the matches here. Okay, hold on. I think my bro want to say something.
But not as many promos as TNA.
So next was Edge defending his title against the Extreme Enigma, Jeff Hardy. Huge Jeff Hardy fan, you know. This was a fight in the making, you know. But once again, I gotta let my bro talk about this one.
Great match to end Extreme Rules. We were seeing constant spots like Edge trying to go for his spear off the ladder, and Jeff actually caught him midair with a twist of fate. So they was both on the ladder. They fell from a ladder all the way through another ladder. It was a great match and they was both climbing up. Edge reaches, so Jeff actually pulls him through the ladder, has him hanging from the ladder, climbs up and gets the belt, and then, oh boy, and then here comes this Punk, CM Punk, cashes in his money in the bank, hits the GTS on Jericho. Jericho actually kicks out of the first one.
Stop it right